Ellen's father died in the war in 1915, and her mother died a year later. Ellen was 12 years old. Immediately she started work as a housemaid with a rich family in London. She worked from 5:30 in the morning until 9 at night. She cleaned all the rooms in the house before breakfast. She earned £25 a year. In 1921 she moved to another family. She liked her new job because she looked after the children. There were 5 children, 4 sons and 1 daughter. She loved them, especially the baby, Robert. She stayed with that family for 20 years. Ellen never married. She just looked after other people's children until she retired when she was 70 years old.
A. I was only 12 years old when my mother died and I started work. B. I was always tired in my first job because I worked very long hours. C. I started work at 5:30 in the morning and I finished at 9 o'clock in the evening. D. Now I live in a village, but in 1920 I lived in London. E. Now I look after my 5 cats. In the 1920s I looked after 5 children.
F.
I loved all the children, but I loved Robert especially.
G.
Robert's over 70 now, and I still see him. He visited me just last month.
Worked, lived, died, started, loved, finished, looked, visited, cleaned, liked, stayed, moved.
Where was she born? When did she die? When did her father die? When did she marry Prince Albert? Where did they live? How many children did they have?
Had, left, became, lost, came, hated, wrote, found, worked, got, changed, bought, went, gave, won, sold.
What can I remember? Well, I left school in 1982. I was unemployed for 2 years, but then I found a job in an office. I sold computer software to businesses. Suddenly, computers were everywhere. Banks, hotels, hospitals, schools, homes. My mum and dad bought a video recorder in 1985. And my little brother got a computer video game for his birthday in 1986. Near the end of the 1980s, things got worse. And in 1990, I lost my job. Now, sport. Well, in 1980, the United States didn't go to the Olympics in Moscow. And in 1984, the USSR didn't go to the Olympics in Los Angeles. But they both went to Seoul in 1988. Argentina won the World Cup in 1986, and Germany won it in 1990. What about politics? Well, Mrs. Thatcher was our Prime Minister for the whole of the 1980s. Reagan became the US President in 1981. Gorbachev gave the world glasnost and perestroika, and the Berlin Wall came down in 1989. Then all sorts of things changed. A.
Walk.
B.
Listen.
C.
No.
D.
Writer.
E.
Autumn.
F.
Farm.
G.
Work.
H.
Short.
I.
High.
J.
Half.
K.
Foreign.
L.
Daughter.
A.
Talk.
B.
Born.
C.
Bought.
D.
World.
E.
Answer.
F.
White.
G.
Knife.
H.
Wrong.
I.
Cupboard.
J.
Christmas.
A.
Ugh, work again. I hate Mondays.
Me too. Did you have a nice weekend?
Yes, it was wonderful.
B.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Katie. Happy birthday to you.
C.
How many Easter eggs did you get?
6. What about you?
5. I had them all on Easter morning before lunch.
Did you?
And then I was sick.
D.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much.
When's the happy day?
Pardon?
Your wedding day. When is it?
Oh, we're not sure yet. Sometime in June, probably.
E.
Hello! Merry Christmas, everyone!
Merry Christmas. Come in. It's so cold outside.
F.
Wonderful. It's Friday.
Yes. Have a nice weekend.
Same to you.
A.
Did you have a nice weekend?
B.
Happy birthday.
C.
Merry Christmas.
D.
Have a nice weekend.
E.